What's going on, guys and gals? Matt here, aka Thanatos, and I'm coming to you guys with another haul video, as well as showcasing my first ever original art purchase, which I got not too long ago. These comics have been sitting in my make a video pile for a little bit, but the original art is brand new, so I'm super pumped about that. Never had that before. If you guys have any suggestions regarding framing, I would be very receptive, because that's something I'm going to want to do here in the near future. So I guess why waste any time? Let's just get right into it. First up, not a key issue, however this does have some importance for later on in this episode. This is Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps Rebirth #1 from the New 50, or not New 50, from the Rebirth. Literally, it's in the title. Ethan Van Sciver drew this. I don't know if you can. I love his little Green Lantern eyes. Ethan Van Sciver is one of my favorite artists, and I'm really glad he's kind of stuck with the whole Green Lantern thing because he draws them very well. This will come. I probably shouldn't have shown this to you so soon. Next, so before the hype got crazy and people started buying these up for ridiculous prices on eBay, I'm really happy that I heeded some friends' advice and made sure I got some extra copies of these. I picked them up. I ordered them from Midtown after their release, and I got pretty lucky. I wish I had ordered more because I could be rolling in that money. This is Metal. Dark Knight's Metal #2, first print. The foil cover. So I think this is what DC is considering, or CGC, all the grading companies are considering as the Batman Who Laughs first full appearance in a comic book. So that's this guy right here, and value has been shooting up. All of these Metal comics have been ridiculous. I mean, with the exception of #1, #1 you can still seem to get for a fairly cheap price. But any of these key issues, all the ones that introduce like the Dawnbreaker and all those other characters, the Batman Who Laughs, they've been very highly sought after, and making it kind of hard for just the everyday guy to read this book. So, Dark Knight's Metal #2. And then we've all talked about this guy. Goes along with that Metal #2, Teen Titans #12 from Rebirth. It's the Metal tie-in, and this is off the walls. Both of these two comics at my local, at one of my local stores, they had a bunch of copies of it, but they were trying to sell them for $50 each, which is just outrageous. Like I said, just with the Metal comics, the Metal #2, I got this from Midtown for cover price a couple weeks after it released. Once people started picking up on the whole Batman Who Laughs thing, so this is considered I think the first cameo. I really should research this stuff before I just start making videos. The first cameo of the Batman Who Laughs, and it's his first cover appearance right here. And today, by the way, Dark Knight Metal #5 released. I've got that sitting in my bag. That'll be in another haul video, and I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to read it. And I think I've got a couple issues coming from Midtown too when I pre-ordered. Didn't know how that would work out. So there we go, guys. Teen Titans #12. And then at a store in Boulder, I think these are all from the store in Boulder except for one. I found some pretty good books up in Boulder at my friend Meth's comic book shop, which I will not name strictly because I know it's his gem shop, and he finds so many ridiculous keys and pulls ridiculous books out of the long boxes. We're sitting there going through these books, these boxes, and he just pulls an Ultimate Fallout 4, like First Miles Morales, for $20. You'll see a comic. I pulled 4 of one specific comic, and they were all under $20. It just blew my mind. So anyway, one of them was Phoenix Resurrection. I bet you weren't expecting a Marvel comic, were you? Art Germ cover, which you know me, I have a problem. If you don't follow his Instagram and all that, like, he is pushing out some crazy covers and prints all the time. He just showed off his latest Supergirl 19 and his Thor 605, which the Thor 605 literally looks like Supergirl in Thor's outfit. But that Supergirl 19, the throwback to the TV show, ridiculous. It looks awesome. So very pumped about that. Phoenix Resurrection, not gonna lie, haven't read it, but I will, and I will see if I enjoy it or not. I'll give you a chance, Marvel. So what really sucks about this comic and the 3 that come next, one of them didn't get too damaged, but I had these all in a bag from this shop, and I had them on my back seat in my 4Runner. And I guess somehow during the drive here, I opened up my back seat door, and they came spilling out and landed on the corner. So this one didn't take any damage. It just looks like it bent the backboard. The next one, I am thoroughly disappointed that it got damaged, because I got this for cover price, and it's a comic. It's a variant cover that I look for every single time I go to a comic shop. And you know, like, as you're flipping through and you're looking for that one number and maybe that one variant. I do that all the time with Supergirl and the Legion of Heroes. Legion of Superheroes, yeah. Number 23. I'm looking for the Adam Hughes variant. And every single time you get to 22 and you're like, it's gonna be there, and then you get the regular cover, and it's super disappointing. But you know it's probably not gonna happen. Well, this one happened. Obviously, not as many people are Green Lantern fans and such, but this is Green Lantern number 9, the Ethan Van Sciver 1 in 10 variant. And I love this cover. Look at that. It has Batman with a Green Lantern ring, looking all crazy powerful and stuff. And this, they sold it to me for cover price. You can probably get it on eBay for upwards of $50 or more. So not too expensive, but it was mint. 9.8 quality. I was so pumped. And then it fell out of my truck. And now it has a big old ding in the corner. See that mark right next to DC? A big old... Oh, it's so upsetting. But for cover price, I'm not going to argue. I have it. It's in my collection. If I found a dinged up Supergirl in the Legion of Superheroes number 23 Adam Hughes variant and it was all mangled and had a subscription crease or something crazy in it, I wouldn't care. I'd be pumped. I'm super happy about it. So thrilled to add this for cover price. Next up, same shop. I pulled 4 of these back to back to back to back. And they wrote stuff like first appearance of Lobo, very good to find, $10 binding error all through the top page. But I mean, there's literally, I mean, it doesn't look very good to find. There's not a single, there's one little spine tick up here, but the edge, I mean, it maybe, I don't know, it doesn't look mangled to me or anything. It's definitely not very good to find. $10. That's how much I got this for. And of the 4 of them, all of them were under 20 bucks. And I should have picked up more. My friend picked up 1 copy. First appearance of Lobo, regardless of whether or not he gets a movie or some kind of appearance. Love Lobo, love his character, and happy to have it for $10. Yes, please. Next up, I won an auction. I've won a couple auctions recently. I mean, if you're my wife and you're watching this, I haven't won anything. I've had a very dry spell of auctions, so I don't buy any comics ever. Except for this guy. I have wanted I don't know why Martin O'Dell chose this 0 hour blank cover to draw this on. But there's a lot of, there's not a lot of them, but they're out there. And obviously Martin O'Dell, rest in peace, the creator of the original Alan Scott Green Lantern. He's done quite a few of these sketches of a Green Lantern with his Martin O'Dell signature in Green Lantern 1940. And they go from $50 to $100. You don't see them for under that very often. Well, this was a starting bid of $15. Dropped my starting bid of $15. Forgot about it. Woke up. I won it for $15. So I've compared this signature. It doesn't have a COA or anything, but I've compared the signature to many others, and I am fully confident that this would pass a verification test. So Martin O'Dell, one of the original comic geniuses. So very happy to have this. Alright, back to this guy, right? So I've been following Ethan Van Sciver, has his own eBay selling account. I think it's like CyberFrog9. And he puts stuff up there all the time, whether they're original arts or sketches. Dawnbreaker, when Dawnbreaker came out, he did cool, like, full pictures of the Bruce Wayne as Green Lantern, like, sketches on here, which was really cool. Not on here, but on that specific issue. But I always seem to lose all of these auctions all the time. Well, I saw and I've wanted some of his original art because he was the original Green Lantern artist that I ever read back with Rebirth in 2004. The original Rebirth, when Hal Jordan finally came back from his time as Parallax, from being a murderous villain. And I just happened to be checking again, looking at my saved searches for Green Lantern original art, also Sinestro original art, and 2 pages popped up, and I looked at the price. It was too much, but he had a best offer option, and in it he was saying that he's willing to deal. So I dropped an offer, and I guess my picture is actually on eBay, a picture of Green Lantern as my thumbnail, and so he knew that I was an actual fan. I wasn't going to try to resell this, and he accepted the offer. He was super happy to sell it to somebody who was a Green Lantern fan and would cherish these. So I got 2 pages from this book. This is page number 5. Not a lot of action going on here. For the price I paid, not a lot of action is totally worth it. Because the other pages in this, where he becomes Green Lantern again, went for crazy money. So to get 2 pages, so here's page 5, which they both go really well together, by the way. This is I'll show you the pages as well. Page 5 is when he goes in this tunnel and there's green light emanating from it. That's where he's forging his new Green Lantern ring from pure willpower, because Hal Jordan can do that. And then this is page 19. And if you look here, it kind of has like little circles around this, and that's because it says refer back to page 5 and add them here. So in the actual pages, right here looks like this. And then him zipping off to fight crime. And I'm really, look at that little Hal Jordan. So let me bust this open real quick. Always take off the tape. I have plenty of this issue, not gonna lie. So I'm not too concerned about jacking this up. So you have Sinestro talking, and then you have page 5, which I think is really cool because it's actually the first after like Sinestro communicating. It's back to where they introduce Hal Jordan. So at the beginning of most of like the Hal Jordan Green Lantern books, it's always like, my name is Hal Jordan, I am the Green Lantern of Space Sector 2814, and that's what this page is, except he says I was a Green Lantern of Space Sector 2814. And so this is that first page. Let's see if I can get some side-by-side action without bending this page too much. And then so right before my pages is when he finally he gets his ring on. Advertisements. And look at this. This is such a cool picture. So this is Ethan Van Sciver doing what he does best. These awesome Hal Jordan pictures. And then it's actually the second to last page of the book of this comic. And this is where he's saying, now, my name is Hal Jordan. I was the Green Lantern of Space Sector 2814. And I'm going to find out what happened to my friends and protect it. And he's going to find all the evil and destroy it. So this is the second page, page 19. So you can see the tunnel in the background. And then him zipping off into the universe. Followed by... See, obviously I would have loved to have a page like this. But, you know, I'm on a budget here, guys. So original art on a budget. Regardless, it is from Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, #1, a first issue of the new Rebirth. So very, very happy to add these to my collection. And I think I'm going to frame them, so I should have enough that I can have it like framed with the comic on one side, this in the middle, and maybe the page, the actual page on the other side, or maybe like have them 2 pages here and this here, or I don't know how I'm going to do it. If you have any ideas or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will gladly listen to them because I want to do it right. It's you know, it's my first original art. I want to make sure they frame very well. They have some good custom framers here on base at Peterson Air Force Base, so lots of options coming up. That is it. I actually just picked up some new keys that I'm going to be putting up later. 18 minutes. Oh wow, impressive for myself considering I'm not very good at talking. Lots of cool comic contests coming up. I know I just said I'm going to do my 100 subscriber contest. I'm at 99, so one more to go, guys, and I need to go through my books to find out what I want to give away. I think some Green Lantern is in order for those of you who maybe don't collect Green Lantern as much. Give a little bit of myself to you, the subscriber and viewers. If you haven't already looked, Silver Age Dave gave me a shout out the other day on his channel for his 100-200 subscriber contest, so definitely go check out his channel. I will put a link below and do his contest. He's got a great channel, a great collection, so definitely go check that out, and I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that as well. And I'll try to keep bringing out more and more content for you guys. And thank you so much. Bye.